Hello, all you wonderful people. How's it going? I am OmNomTheGreat, OTG, Omnom, Amnam, whatever you want to call me. And I just decided to finally start commentating and discussing on subjects that I find interesting. And given that my channel kind of started on a Storm basis with Generations and Storm 3, I figured it was only natural for me to continue my growth with the next Naruto Storm game, which is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. And I'm mainly basing this off of the newest, well, I guess not newest, but one of the newer Saiyan Island articles, which is titled, let me check here just so I can be sure. The name of the article is Naruto Storm Revolution First Update in a While, which was posted yesterday at the time I'm recording this video, which is May 7th of 2014. It was apparently posted yesterday. And the article goes as follows. It's been almost 2 weeks since our last Naruto Storm Revolution post, making this our first update in the game in quite a while. In Japan, it's been a holiday-filled time known as the Golden Week, where many of the good citizens in the land of the rising sun kick back and celebrate a week-long break. In North America and Europe, Bandai Namco have been busy promoting the recently released English language editions of Soul Calibur Lost Swords and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle video game. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle video games. As a result, there hasn't really been anything new in regards to our beloved Naruto Storm Revolution, so we haven't had much to say here on Saiyan Island. We've rounded up some of the very small tidbits of information, screenshots, and gameplay we've been submitted in the last week. Okay, and then it jumps to a little information thing. Naruto Storm Revolution will be at the Japan Expo 2014 event in Paris, France. The events will take place from July 2nd to July 6th. We expect new information before then, but it's possible, not guaranteed, we may see additional revelations in regards to the game around that time frame, which I would assume so, considering that'll be the first really big expo it'll be a part of in a really long time. So there are screenshots of Shisui, the Ninja World Tournament, and a bit of Team 7 action. The Mecha Naruto screenshots are very similar to a batch of screenshots. A batch that was released back in December of 2013. In other words, they have subtle differences, although some may be exactly the same as previously released before. It's been a while. And then it cuts to some screenshots, and it looks like we can see the Team 7 Ultimate setup, which looks like a gigantic summoning jutsu thing when they place their hands on the ground and send the little black symbols out. It looks like they basically just combined that and put it into a big jutsu starter, which I kind of understand, which I don't know if that is for sure. I don't know what else it would be, though, considering Tobi's in the center. Maybe it's the start of Tobi's ultimate, but Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke are all in the Team Jutsu Flame animation, which is basically what they just use to start up. We go down a little bit and we see some of the Ninja World Tournament setups, which looks like EMS Sasuke against Biju Naruto, the original Sakura, and the new, I'm assuming the new Kakashi, because you can see his little ninja pouch here has the bigger form, which was for the Ninja World War, which might be the newer Kakashi, because it has been not confirmed, but it's pretty obvious that there's a new Kakashi moveset based off some things we've seen in trailers and screenshots and fan-recorded videos and such. And then we scroll down just a little bit more, we see the startup of the Team 7 Team Ultimate, which looks really awesome. We have Naruto on top of one of the frogs. I want to say Gamabunta, but I think that's the big one. Gamakichi, I think his name is Kamagichi. And then we have Sakura on top of her slug, and Sasuke on top of his snake, which is blue, which I could have sworn was purple, but I'm probably wrong. And then we have some nice Shisui screenshots, which just look like screenshots from the trailer, which was released a couple of weeks ago. We scroll down a little bit more, and we can see Shishui's Susanoo in what looks like a cutscene that was kind of just snapped a picture of while no one was looking, which might be the case. Doesn't look like gameplay, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just maybe a picture from a mobile phone. Some more Ninja World Tournament screenshots along with some team combo looks. I think with what looks like some team combo attacks, which might be the case, considering they're all three coming at him from all three sides, rather than just being in a sort of right next to each other, both hitting at the same time type of thing, which might be kind of cool if that actually is the case. Scroll down and we can see some Mecha Karama screenshots, which we've already kind of seen. Nothing really new to add here other than the tent that's on the stage, which makes it look like it's in the middle of a fire pit, which might be the case. We've seen the fire pit map. And another update that came out semi-recently was that whenever giants awaken, or maybe whenever a character just awakens in general, the stage actually changes. You can see it in one of the videos when Mecha Karama actually awakens. He sets, I don't know what he does necessarily, but the stage does change to a sort of lava rock stand upon where it's just surrounded by lava. And that looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to little things like that. We've wanted that since, Storm Gens, but, it looks like we're finally getting it. And some more Mecha Naruto and Three Tails, some more Kurama screenshots. It looks like Mecha Kurama can throw a giant fist at you, which I guess we kind of figured, and then another screenshot of the map that I mentioned earlier. We can see here that Mecha Kurama can actually hit all three of the teammates at once, which I guess just has to do with the size, which really I guess isn't much of a surprise. You can do that with normal size characters in Storm 3, but I guess it just kind of shows that supports can be taken out, which, if you've played the games before, can happen. Some more of just base Mecha Naruto's combos, which looks like he has little lightsabers. And then we have the Rocket Rasengan, some more combos, and then we jump to some gameplay here. And then we have a little paragraph here. This is from an event demo with the same content as the WonderCon demo, and we wouldn't call any of this new. You may or may not be interested in seeing the first video with Gaara and his father performing a generic team ultimate jutsu. It's not anything fancy like what was shown for Sasuke/Itachi or Kakashi/Guy in trailer 3. It's just the generic ultimate team jutsu we're accustomed to seeing in Storm 3. It's unclear if the final version of the game will have anything unique for Gaara and his father, but in this particular demo it does not. Which honestly, I'm honestly expecting it to just be kind of a normal, just a kind of normal ultimate because, at this point, I think the game is pretty much done. They're just kind of fixing glitches and whatnot that may need to be handled. I have checked out all these videos. There's not much to see, honestly, from what I've seen. It's just a compilation of things that have already been in videos prior to this. Like I mentioned, you do see Gaara's father's ultimate, which we've already seen before. We see Itachi and Sasuke's ultimate, which we've seen before. We see snippets of the new Sasuke's moveset, but it's nothing major. We do see he uses Chidori a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's been around in gameplays before. There's a video of two Biju mode Narutos against each other, which cuts out in 51 seconds, doesn't even finish the fight, and the two players suck, which unfortunately has sort of become a trend when it comes to these kind of videos. And then we have Kakashi versus Mecha Naruto, which just kind of demonstrates the new Kakashi moveset from what I can see, which is interesting, and that's fun to play around with, to imagine what you can pull off with the characters. And I guess we will find out what we can actually do when we get our hands on the game. And then we have a final little paragraph here to wrap up the entire article. Thanks for the heads up, Ken Montel, Gary Price, and Aaron Young, and Josh Jones. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution is the latest game in Bandai Namco and CyberConnect 2's acclaimed Naruto Storm series. It'll be for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. PC I'm actually really looking forward to because the mods for Storm 3 are absolutely fantastic. And for a new game, who knows what they can pull off. The game will contain team jutsus and over 100 playable characters, 50 minutes of exclusive anime footage, and 50 minutes of exclusive anime footage. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution will be released worldwide in September of 2014. So that is all for this article. Not a whole lot that we learned, but it is nice to see that the game is still coming along very nicely from what we can see. Some new screenshots, some new Shisui stuff, a few new details on Team Ultimates and whatnot, which is always nice. Also, this is not the only thing that I have to kind of report on because I have been kind of paying attention to Saiyan Island recently. Let me just click back really quick here and go to the newest thing. The newest thing, which just came out, or was, I guess, announced today, is that finally Kushina, Naruto's mother, will be a playable character. I do not have the translation, so I don't know what any of this says, but there's a reference to chapter 710, which isn't even out yet. I'm not quite sure why that is. It looks like we have a story mode cutscene with Kushina in it, which is nice. That's kind of an indicator that we will have actual cutscenes, or maybe it's just a part of her moveset, who knows. But I am hoping for some more 3D animated cutscenes for the story mode of Revolution. We We have a couple of things that are kind of obvious that are parts of her moveset. For example, she's got a frying pan over here, which kind of looks like a combo finisher, maybe even ultimate starter. We have her with her famous red hair flowing, which is, sort of her angry thing, which I would assume is an ultimate. And then we have a nice little kind of hinter screenshot, not a screenshot I guess, but a picture of Minato, Kakashi, Obito, and Rin, but it seems that Kushina actually interacted with the team, which is kind of a cool new detail which we haven't had before because she's kind of in the picture along with Rin, Kakashi, Obito, and Minato, which is cool. I do look forward to stuff like that, and I don't have the English translation, so unfortunately, if any of this reading is actually important, has any really nice details, I unfortunately don't have the knowledge to share them with you right now, but I'm sure there's some out there that you can find, and I'm sure you can find a lot more of this game if you're not satisfied with what I'm saying. Odds are you've probably heard everything up to this point, but yeah, I am really looking forward to this game, and I hope it turns out as nicely as we are expecting. I will have videos of it as soon as I can, as soon as it comes out, and I am looking very much forward to playing it for you guys and enjoying it for myself. So I will talk to you guys next time whenever another video opportunity rolls around. Later.